sit down, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants, so subscribe. Debbie, rocking her star. She knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to talent, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants, so subscribe. Debbie, rocking her star. She knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to talent, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants, so subscribe.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Sorry you guys, I'm still trying to fix the video. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. I'm like really dolled up, thinking that I'm going to show my face today. This is meant to be a proper video live streaming whereby you guys can actually see me, but unfortunately it seems this thing is not working. But I'll see. I'll try and see if I can make it work along the line. But you are welcome. I know I might not really see much people that will come on, but the show must go on. You know how it is with me. The show must go on. I just want to do this as a live stream because obviously whenever I'm doing live stream like that, I want you guys to have an input in the live stream. So I'm gonna see if I can still figure out the video aspect. If not, oh, you guys are welcome. Just say hello in the chat. Say hello in the chat, you guys, so that I can shout you out. Say hello in the chat. We have a lot to talk about today, you guys. I can't even believe it that this thing is not gonna work. Oh my god, I dolled up so much so that you guys can see me. If it didn't work, I'll be really mad. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can use this and see if it's gonna work. Nah. See, look at my face. If you can see my face, can you see? But I'm trying to get my camera to really work with this thing, but it's not working. What is going on? Hello, Sophie Love. Hey, my darling is here. Sophie Love, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Hi, baby, you're doing. Finally, you are out from underground. How is everyone doing? Hope you guys are doing well. It's really nice to see you. Thank you so much, Sophie Love. Oh, this thing is not giving me the vibe that I want. It's not giving me the vibe. Rare Vicky. It's great, Vicky. Great, Vicky. You've changed your name again. You know, I've been trying to locate you. Where have you been? Finally, my great Vicky is here. Oh, I missed all of you so much. Sophie Love, finally, you are here today. Because I'm saying, I said, I wish Sophie Love can come on my end. Like, these people make me laugh so much, and I'm going to enjoy it. But I'm not loving the video. I might switch it off. However, let's just continue because I really want you guys' input, but at the same time, I'm just going to say my piece. You know how we do it here. Even if it's one people, two people, we can actually, everything is a teachable moment for me. A lot of people just see gossip and be like, oh, this is gossip. This thing is going on there. Some people are happy. Some people are unhappy. Some people are scared for marriage because of all these things. But at the same time, I will say, don't be scared, please. Don't be scared. Great, Vicky. Oh, if you see the real camera one, oh my God, I spent about 40 minutes doing my makeup, and see, I'm not even feeling it right now. I'm not feeling it. And hey, I'm here, man. Nobody wale. I want a mini califo. Welcome. Why did you husband tell a friend about their marriage issue? You didn't even want us to talk at all. You went straight into the discussion, like, let's just have the discussion straight away. No parabolating. Anyway, I'm going to start by talking about, let's talk about Itele the icon first. You know, his story is kind of like dying down now. Hopefully he learned his lesson, because this guy, do you know what really paid me about this guy? I actually like him. He's a very good actor and he's a star maker as well, because come to think of it, he's the one that shot Tope Shola Jaruga to limelight, Kemiti. You know, there are a few of them like that. So he is doing well for himself. But the problem this guy has is that his ego his ego got the best of him. So, you know all the story. The story wasn't even supposed to be about him. It's meant to be about the girlfriends fighting over him. And before you know it, people started bringing out his dirty laundry. I will never, ever in a million years believe that this guy has about 5 kids already, isn't he? And now he has 2, making 7. Omoyeme, thank you so much. Oh, I'm not really feeling this vibe, you know. Normally I use my camera, but I didn't set up the OBS very well. I can see it in the OBS. It connected with the OBS, but it's not connecting to my camera. I don't know why that is, but anyway, let's just continue. So I pity this new wife because, you know, a story that is just about some girlfriends are fighting, you know, and that Tope Shola Jaruga too. Why I really want to touch on Itele, the icon story, is that I don't like the fact that he started putting down the wife that gave birth to 4 kids for him, all because you want to clear your name. You call this woman, you told her, some people might come to you, take your picture, try to do this. Don't allow them. But at the same time, you called this woman later in the night and recorded her. You recorded her, literally recorded this woman. And at the end of the day, you already told this woman, don't say certain things. You can tell from that conversation that something is fishy. You can't just call someone out of the thin air and started telling them that, how much did I give you? Even when the woman said 50,000, and sometimes it's not regular, you know, trying to say it's not regular, you can tell that this Ibrahim Itele was so crazy because obviously you can tell that he already told this woman what to say. And I like that the woman came out. This is the era that you can't keep quiet. If you keep quiet, this man is just going to disgrace you. Don't ever keep quiet if something like this is going on. You know, it's really sad that he has to get to this. I don't really want to show much of all these things, but if you want me to show it, you can let me know. Then I can play the video. But I believe you guys have seen the video whereby he started calling the wife, and the wife was lying for him. Then the wife came out and the wife showed all of his kids. I don't want to show this, but I'm just telling you that the story wouldn't have gone to that place if not for the ego of this guy. This guy was so egotistical to the extent that he couldn't just ignore. Sometimes when Gisova is saying certain things, you have to ignore it. When you ignore it, then that's it. It's done. Gisova will not even go back to it. But this guy was saying, yeah, Emi Dodo like no, I'm trying to remember. Emi Lado, ni Dodo, do, something do. You know, he was doing as if nothing happens to him. Till tomorrow, you will still see people dragging this guy. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to move on from his stories. Yeah, 7 kids, Sophie Love. They are 7 because the wife that he lied on, that this wife is sleeping around, and that's why they broke up. But obviously, you can see when you see that woman, you can see that Itele has stepped up. He literally stepped up from this woman, thinking that, you know, the new one he married now is a makeup artist, is, you know, she's rare. You can tell that this one is really out there compared to that one that is Elijah. And this woman even went to Oman to work simply to take care of the kids they have together. There is so much to talk about in that, but so full of Sekoma Dodo one. I know, it's really sad. I just pity that woman, and I hope the woman can really come back from this, because the little that is giving this woman once in a while, I bet it's not going to give the woman again. So hopefully this woman can find help. Anyway, I'm going to move on and quickly talk about Toyin Abraham marriage and situation, blah blah blah. You know that one. Let me quickly go on. I want to read for you what Gisova said, and at the same time, I'm going to read to you what the blog. I just want to make sense of it. I'm not I'm so sorry, like Sophie Love. Sophie Love said we die here. I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm really, 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 really sorry. You know, I changed my internet simply because of this rubbish. And the new one I got, paying so much money for, is still doing this. I'm in the contract, but there's no way I'm staying put with this. This is crazy. This is really crazy. So, as I was saying, I'm really, really sorry about that, you guys. So, as I was saying, with Toyin's situation, I just want to read what the blog said. You know, if I could read what the blog said, my plan was to take the video off. I don't really like it, to be honest, but let's just stick with it. Let's stick with it. Okay. So this is what Gisova said about Toyin Abraham, and I'm going to tell you why I don't think it's really a big deal, to be honest. Gisova said, "Dear Toyin, information reaching violence headquarter." Sorry, let me, read along or pause and read it. I've seen this since yesterday. Okay. He said that, dear Toyin, information reading violence headquarter be say your marriage has been shaking all along. No be today the info they come. Guess your husband got tired and confide in a friend. No push him out. He said, and I quote, I have been managing in that marriage. Prior to when Toyin got pregnant, sometimes she doesn't sleep at home for days. She doesn't take up her responsibility as a wife. She doesn't even follow them to church and all. He told his friend that he has just been managing, hoping things get better. That some of the posts Toyin makes at time calling Oloko apology post stylishly. He said a lot, but in as much as we don't want another loud breakup, just like Funke Akindele, dear Toyin, kindly retrace your step. I'm not saying make una no debunk now una way, but I said what I said, and you must keep going. I said what I said, and you both know I'm not lying. But it is what it is. The couple goals patched. The couple goals must keep going. But please make it a genuine one, not a patched one. There is still time for amendment though, because Kola said a lot though. He was even advising the same friend that there is no perfect marriage and that they have just been patching years too. I pray it doesn't happen. If it does happen, just know I won ahead. I come in peace. So anyway, Omayeme said now where we do. I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm very sorry once again. So that's what Gisova said. And like Gisova has, prophesied that they will come and debunk it. That happened because this is what was posted. I'm coming. Let me check, because there was a post that was made by Toyin and the husband today. They were literally, showing that they are still together. They have, this strong front and nothing is coming between them. You understand how everyone wants it to be. I would have preferred her and the husband not to do this, to be honest. Sometimes when people are saying stuff about you, I have to mute the sound. Sorry. I don't want copyright issue. Is even hanged. Anyway. Okay, so this is what they posted today. They are literally just showing that nothing they happen. No, we are still together. We don't have issue. I thought I knew this sound. Because this one that you post now and it's going to be. Oh, Sophie Love, are you serious? Please, Sophie Love, don't start that. Oh, Sophie Love, please, don't start that. I even though I'm not a Titan, but I just really wish her well, and I don't want, Kojuma Tisha, I don't want her to be put to shame this time around. So, but one thing I know is that I don't see any issue with this, to be honest. But for them to now be doing all of this, because when I saw that thing yesterday, I just thought to myself, it's just normal. It's part of the issue that you have here and there in marriages. Everyone has that. There is nobody that is, even siblings, you fight. So now they now put out our management, Tony Abraham's management now put this out, which now made me thought that, okay, maybe there is trouble in paradise then. So this is what the management put out. We just saw a report of an untrue and alleged shaky marriage of her talent, Toyin Abraham, and a Nollywood star husband, Kola Ajayemi. Oftentimes people say there is no smoke without fire, but this time around, we assure all fans of Toyin story is not true. Toyin has not slept out in months, except for location or when she's out of town for job. Okay, I'm coming back to that. Most often than not, she and her husband holiday together, both within and outside Nigeria. We understand there are people who feed bloggers and gist merchants lies so as to achieve selfish interests. We leave such people, acknowledge concern that people have shown regarding the marriage and prayers that God will sustain it. We thank you and appreciate the concern, but we can assure them that the marriage is intact, not shaky, and all is well. So anyway, I bring that to your attention because as this management said, if you read this line, whereby they said that the story is not true, they said Toyin has not slept out in months except for location or when she's out of town for job. Most often than not, she and her husband. So now I don't get it. That most often than not, does it mean that she is out of town on a job most of the time? Because if that is what the management is saying, that is literally what the husband is complaining about as well. The husband is literally telling someone that, oh, she's always working. Obviously, that's what it meant, that she's always working. So I get it. This guy know that Toyin is actress, and at the same time, Toyin know that he is also an actor. You can see sometimes the only thing with Toyin and this guy is that this guy is quite mature. He's not going to come on social media and be saying, "No, my wife, come home." Oh. But Toyin will always do that. Toyin will go on social media and be like, "Kola, come home. The one you have done in location is enough. Just come home." You get what I'm saying? So I understand that situation, but at the same time, Toyin needs to dial it down. She needs to have a balance. All these things, I don't see it as issue, to be honest. A lot of people might think, oh, I'm supporting Toyin. No, I've never seen a small issue like this within marriage as a big issue that cannot be settled. Even with Funke Akindele and her husband as well, there is a way they can really still come to terms and sort it out. But I just think that one has gone to the extreme, and I think Funke Akindele already concluded that I've gotten what I wanted. Is like, I really want to have kids and I've already gotten them, and I'm not going to sacrifice, all my sweat and everything for one man to come. Anyway, I'm dipping into the story of Funke, but this is the story I'm really facing right now. I wish Toyin Abraham well, and I hope she can actually, because truth be told, I believe Kola confided in someone. I don't know. It might even be that it's not that Kola is reporting his wife like that. It might be that Kola is just advising the person. Maybe the person is complaining about his marriage to him, and he just told the person like, oh, marriage is like, and similar thing I will tell you as well. Everybody has their issue. Women will vent, we will talk, we will be like, oh, he's done this, he's done that. I feel like, deleting him. It's just normal. Marry, because look at it, your siblings, don't you fight with your siblings? Sometimes I will fight with my sister for like a year and a half. We don't even speak to each other. So that's how bad it is. Now think about someone that you were not even born in the same place, you were not raised with the same value, with the same culture, with the same morals, and you come together as a one unit. It's not easy. It's very difficult. So all I can say is that I wish her well, and I hope she can really retrace her steps. If she's working too much, God has blessed her. She needs to take it easy, find a balance between her marriage, and the husband too should not be thinking, no, because I'm the man, I'm the only one that can be out of the house most of the time, because this guy is always in location as well. So they need to both find a balance, because you can't be thinking that your time has to be Toyin's time. Like, this is the free time I have from location. It has to be the time you will be free from location. All I can say is that they should look at the script they are taking. If you are taking a script, look at the script your wife is taking. Look at it and think about it. And, you guys need time, especially Toyin. You need to bond with your child and call her to you. You can't just be on location every time and be doing all this fake crap on social media and people will be saying this is couple goals, and people need to stop as well. There's nothing like couples goals. I keep telling people there's nothing like couples goals. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think they have any issue with their marriage. Anyway, I'm going to leave that and I'm going to jump to Funke Akindele. I made a story about Funke Akindele sometimes ago. I think it's last month when JJ Skillz son came out and actually called Funke Akindele out about the marriage, saying that this guy said a lot. I made a video. If you haven't seen that video, I think you need to watch that video. Watch the video and tell me what you think about that, because I literally said that the boy is not he's not in the position to be really talking about his dad's marriage. But at the same time, I blame his dad, because why would a dad be telling his underage son that, oh, I think my wife is cheating and I really need to find out. I'm setting her up to find out about his cheating. So anyway, I'm going to quickly share what JJ Skillz said and how a lot of people started coming out of the woodwork. That's what really pissed me off most. Like, all these people started coming out of the woodwork and be like, if you want to marry, don't marry someone that have made it. If you marry someone that have made it, this will happen, that will happen. It's really annoying. Like, I don't get it with people. So JJ Skillz doesn't know that this lady is actress. The thing is this: he would have known Funke Akindele's story. Funke is just a convenient kind of situation for him. And at the same time, Funke is looking. She has been divorced from this first sham marriage she rushed into. She rushed into it and she rushed out. The marriage doesn't even last, like, I think it's about 3 months or 4 months. The marriage didn't even last for like a year or anything like that. In fact, when she got married to that one, I was really surprised. I'm like, what was Funke thinking? Why is she even marrying this guy, for God's sake? Oma Yoshodi or something like that then. Anyway, this is what the husband said. But we've known this for a while. Gisoba have already said it, that the marriage, like, they are no more together. That all the AMVCA is just, moving on Shefunwana series. Just like Jennifer, they are just doing series movie for us on that AMVCA. And you will see Funke Akindele commenting on his page and also him commenting on, congratulations, my wife, blah, blah, blah. It's fine because she's still his wife. After all, they are not divorced yet. So anyway, this is what JJ Skillz said. He said, dear friend and family, I need to let you know that Funke and I have separated while it lasted. We shared a lot of things together and have created 2 beautiful children. The last 2 years have been extremely difficult for us. I know I have tried my best to fix things, but I believe it is beyond repair now. 3 months ago, and at Funke insistence, I moved out of the house. And apart from AMVCA, I've not been able to get Funke to sit down in an amicable manner to discuss the future of our relationship. I'm making this announcement so that the public is clear that we both are pursuing separate lives. We still have issues that need to be addressed, such as the custody and well-being of our children, which is a paramount, sorry, my eyes, I didn't wear my glasses. Okay, which is paramount, as well as business interests, which need to be disentangled. But I have no doubt that this will be resolved one way or the other. Hopefully, Funke Akindele Kmarele, and make sure that this thing doesn't turn to social media war, whereby she won't want to let go easily. And this guy is going to start hearing all her dirty laundry. Funke Akindele has a name to protect. And if she really wants her brand to remain the way he is, she really needs to come to terms with this guy, sit down, have a sit down and, have a talk and make sure that they were able to amicably sort it out, because obviously this guy is not going to have the custody of the kids. They are really young. I don't see him having custody of any kids. And as the son said then, The son said that Funke Akindele is cheating. Although my dad cheated, yeah, my dad cheated, but that happens, yeah, but Funke Akindele is the main person. And I'm like, are you mad? Are you actually truly mad? Because what are you talking about? Your dad cheated, but it's fine. But Funke Akindele cheated is not fine. Please, shush. So to me, I'm thinking to myself, this boy knows too much about them to the extent of literally calling Funke Akindele out on social media. And since then, a lot of people know that there is trouble in paradise. Yeah, Vicky. Yeah, seriously, because the way the guy was really going on social media, the way he said about his dad cheating, it really irks me. Like, say, yeah, so my dad told me that Funke Akindele cheated, like he's gonna start watching her and see what happens. And lo and behold, he eventually caught Funke cheating, and my dad cheated too. Yeah, my dad cheated. But they both cheated on each other. But and I'm like, so your dad one is he's okay. He already has what he has as a mentality already. Like, it's okay for a guy to cheat. So anyway, when I made that video, I said I didn't believe it because you just said it with mouth. JJ Skillz said it with his mouth, but we haven't seen any proof or any evidence that this thing actually happened. You get what I'm saying? Like, we haven't seen that evidence. We need to really see that. Okay, since you are setting her up to see if she actually cheated, and more so, if she cheated in that marriage, why are you open to sort it out? Because with men that I know, Nigerian men, even though this guy is like London guy, he grew up in London, maybe at the age of 16, 17 or thereabout, he has relocated to London, and the mentality is a bit different. But at the same time, I'm not expecting him to just take a cheating partner back, but it's because, to me, what I think happened is that the guy cheated, Funke caught him, and he want to, save face, and maybe said Funke is cheating with someone that Funke already has like a good rapport with, and he already know about the person. This is alleged, this is my tinfoil hat going like ting, ting, ting. Like, why would he be saying that? Why would the son be saying Funke cheated? And as soon as I heard that, I already make up my mind, like, this marriage, they are not going to come back from it. But the way I see things now, what Gistova said was that this guy siphoned Funke Akindele's money, literally spent the money. He can't account for it. And at the same time, he accused that allegedly the guy was sleeping with Yemi Alade. And at some point, Funke Akindele and Yemi Alade was very close, but it got to a point they were not close anymore. So I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what happened, but obviously something really went down that made them not to be close so much anymore. But after the guy and Funke Akindele has fought now, I started seeing Yemi Alade on Funke Akindele's page again. So that's what Gistova alleged happened, that this guy cheated, and he was someone that is close to Funke Akindele that started with Y, and everybody know that it's Yemi Alade because Yemi Alade was even in Omogeto, the saga. So anyway, for me, a lot of people started coming out of the woodwork. That's what really, bothers me. Like, no, me too, I'm speaking about it. But some people just have this whack mentality. Like, what is wrong with people? This one came out and said that men never marry a woman that has made it. She will never respect you. What respect do you want for her to sit down? Even if you marry a woman that doesn't make it, let the woman come into your wealth and see what will happen to you. Nanamu, Dodo. Never marry a woman that is social media freak. I've not seen Funke Akindele as social media freak before. But as soon as Funke Akindele gave birth to her twins, I can see that, she too, she actually like all this. She was just solo simply because she's, looking for the fruit of the womb. As soon as she gave birth to those kids, even though she doesn't show off her kids, you can see her really showing up and showing out on social media. So I understand that feelings. It's normal. It's her joy. I won't tell her to keep her joy to herself. So they learn things from a lot of women who don't know the meaning of feminism. Never marry a woman that is full of herself, a woman that makes you feel privileged to marry her. These kind of women are glossily rude. Marry a humble this thing. It makes me really hurt. Like, who give birth to you people? And this one too started saying my marriage will work. My marriage is working and will continue to work in Jesus' name. Who said that marriage is not working? It shows there is trouble in paradise for you to even say that my marriage is work. I don't get it. Just say the prayer within yourself. Do you have to come out and be telling us that my marriage is work? My marriage is working and it will work in Jesus' name. So anyway, one thing I will say about this thing is that, hey, you know the boy, my British Oyibo Buhari. I don't know why they named this boy Buhari, to be honest. The Buhari boy eventually now came and said that I spoke the truth, man. Yo, bruv, yo, nigga, you spoke the truth. You spoke the truth. So freaking what? You spoke the truth. Hearing your dad's laundry, hearing your dad's dirty laundry outside, is that speaking the truth? Destroying your family, that's the truth. Anyway, so long story short, oh, my people, they said Funke Akindele and her husband is because politicians are using them. Please tell me if you believe that story. You know me, I'm a party to Gistlover, but still, sometimes even Gistlover can get it wrong. Sometimes people can give Gistlover some danger and all of that. But at the same time, that's what I heard, that Gistlover posted it yesterday, that some people are the APC people, they reach out to Skillz simply because they asked Funke Akindele to, kind of campaign for them. But Funke Akindele refused. Everybody hates APC. But apparently Funke Akindele is trying to campaign for PDP. And they actually went to the husband, Mr. Buhari, I'm coming back to comment. So they actually went to Skillz and asked him to, kind of do the campaign. I've not seen his page whether he's doing any campaign for APC, but APC and PDP, they are both bad news. They are both bad news. And, people need to leave them in that era. Their era is gone. People need to leave them. If not, the sufferness is not finished, because they are both two sides of a coin. PDP, APC, they are two sides of a coin. So anyway, and the person they are bringing out as well, like Atiku, why does Atiku need to be a president? And Tinubu as well, Emilokan, Mr. Emilokan of UAR. Emilokan, Egbe Kini, Iwa, Emilokan. So, sorry, I have to do that whenever I hear that Emilokan. Anyway, they said that they now want to use both of them. Someone actually reached out to Gistlover and told Gistlover that there is 500,000 for Gistlover. And one thing I always like Gistlover for is that I've never seen anyone actually call Gistlover out that Gistlover took money from them. Even though a lot of people will accuse Gistlover that, oh, Gistlover too takes money, Gistlover takes money, blah, blah, blah. But I've never seen proof from any of these people that Gistlover actually take money. So Gistlover posted it yesterday that some people are paying the Skillz to talk about the story, because we've known about this separation for a while now, except if you are living under the rock. Even I said I made about 2 videos about the situation of Funke Akindele and Skillz. So it's something that has been known to most people. But anyway, long story short, Gistlover said, people will start bringing out the story about both of them. And hey, lo and behold, it happens. Oh, hey, Gistlover, Nigeria blogger, see this one. Nigeria Celebrities Entertainment, prison to palace. How Funke Akindele and ex-convict now separated runs for deputy governor in the same state. I don't know whether they are just taking Gistlover's story or I don't know. Maybe it's Gistlover's story they are taking, or maybe these people are paid. But according to Gistlover, some bloggers are paid so that they can tarnish Funke Akindele's image, so that people will not believe whatever she is selling to the public. Funke Akindele is like the most followed, I believe. Maybe after people even follow her more than Wizkid and Davido. I think I believe so, that people followed her more than these people. Even today, she posted that she has been, invited to Oscar whatever, you know, that Oscar award in America, film and all of that. I believe Motola Jalade too is part of it, and now she has been invited despite everything going on. It seems like, you know, the star is just going ologo terabytes in Funke Akindele. So it seems that everything is just going up and up for her. So anyway, the Gisova said that he said he's going to open church. So obviously someone must have entered Gisova. I know it's not a prediction, it's someone that entered Gisova, because as soon as Gisova said it, they said that surrogacy child birth saga. And I don't get it why Goldmine TV that having a surrogacy, you know, have a surrogate mom is a taboo. People need to wake up. This is not 1808 anymore. This is 2022. If you cannot do it, even sometimes I advise people that are in their 50s or in their late 40s to use surrogates. You don't need to stress yourself doing all these things. Just get a surrogate. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to say, I have to carry my child by fire, by force. I even saw a comment, someone said that there is no connection between Funke Akindele and her kids, like she's not with her kids or she doesn't. And I'm like, are you living in her house? Do you know whether she have connection with her kids or not? Is her head, that's her kids, for God's sake. These Kim Kardashian, they are worshiping. Kim Kardashian only have 2 of her kids herself. The other 2 are from surrogate mom. So I don't know what is wrong with surrogacy. I always even tell people, it's better you are alive, have someone, paid someone to do it for you, rather than, you know, go and delete yourself all because you want to give birth by fire, by force. So now Gisova already said it, that there is going to be propaganda, and there was. Let there be light, and there was light. See, surrogacy is even, I'm really disappointed at Goldmine TV. All these people, seriously, you need to be very careful. Gisova has proved himself that he is a trusted blog, that can be trusted. Because I don't get it with these people. I don't get it with them. Like, why are they doing that? Even if you are paid to do something, lack of integrity is where we get to where we are today. People lack integrity. People lack integrity a lot. So, long story short, there has been story everywhere now. Funke Akindele didn't give birth to her kids, and they tried 1 million times. After all, they both own the kids. Whether they tried 20 million times, the kids are for both of them. Anyway, let me go through the comments and see, you know, my people, because I really want to hear what you guys think as well. For me, I think the marriage is done. Simply Funke Akindele believes that this guy was just spending her money while she breaks her body, walk, and this guy is just doing flenjo, because that is what he is. When you have someone that have kids, it comes with the baggage. It comes with that baggage. And Funke Akindele did not say anything, even though the Mr. Buhari Benito keep dragging Funke Akindele, but Funke Akindele did not respond, and that's why the story went down easily like that. And I know she's not going to say anything about this as well. So anyway, why did the husband tell a friend about their marriage issue? Why not a marriage therapist? See the friend pass the information out to Gisova. Yeah, that's about Toyin Ibrahim. Yeah, the friend. Sometimes that's why we need to be careful who we trust about our issue. We need to be very careful. This is your topic now, Bomb. Sophie Love, my darling, looking good. Thank you so much. Omoyeme said, I've been waiting for you on this topic. Yeah, I know. I want everything to come out, to see what is going to come out again. Like when Gisova said it yesterday, I was following the story. As soon as it was actually one of my subbies, my lovely subbies, that messaged me and told me that Gisova has posted, because I've been really busy lately, but now I'm going to come back. I'm going to fix the issue I have with my camera, and next time it's going to be, you know, a better production, not this kind of 1908 production. It's going to be a better production. Itele na bad guy. Itele na bush guy. Sophie Love, I know you will drop one. Itele na bush guy now is not important. Even with his ego, he's still an Igbeke man. 7 kids now. Wow, I hope he will be able to care for them more. As if he doesn't even have that much. I think that's what he is. Itele himself is like a bushman, just like Sophie Love said. And obviously, he stepped up. You know, things started looking up for him. Things started looking good, and you know, he became famous, and he thought that he's now better than that wife that gave him 4 kids. So I believe it. I believe that. Can't hear again. Sorry about that. See, 100K is even not enough for 5 kids. Talk less of 7 kids. God help women. Yeah, the guy, Sophie Love. Actually, the lady gave birth to 4 kids, and he said he gives them 50K, between 50 and 70K. Every month, but the lady came out later and said that Itele only give them 50,000, and that's once in 3 months, sometimes 3 months, sometimes it doesn't even come up. And our kids went to private school that she paid 45K for each child, and I think 2 of them are out of secondary school now, and sometimes they don't even have school fees because their dad is not doing his duty, but he claimed he's sick. However, the other kids that he has with his new wife, they go to school. So anyway, where we die yesterday, Sophie Love. Okay. Omoyemen said, why should it be the woman to retrace her step? So working hard for her money. Caller that's busy sleeping with small girls. Omoyemen, me, I'm not here. Oh. Me, I hide. Oh, let me hide. Oh my, me have no. What? Omoyeme, hey, you are like one of my friends. She's always bringing these kids. You know, you've said something before on one of my live stream about one of these celebrities. I can't really remember offhand now, but you said something, and true, that thing was true eventually. So I'm not going to say this is real. I'm not going to say it's not true, but me, I'm not there. Omoyeme, I'm not part of that. I'm not part of that. And I'm saying that Toyin should retrace her step in the sense that, not, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not saying Toyin alone. I said if it's script that is taking her away, it's not because of color or because of that. It's because of her child. She needs to be there for that child. It's not just money it's not money alone that makes you mommy or daddy. It's the support, you know, the love, the affection, that thing to you show. If you remember the story of this, you know, the story of that girl in secondary school that went to Dubai and started, you know, whining on boys, and they said this guy is just 10, 11. You can tell his lack of parental care. I won't say care. People think care is just about money. No, it's not just about money. It's how, you know, you are there. Whenever they need you, you are there. Sometimes these kids, they just want hug. When they don't get it, you know, they can't really speak up for themselves at that age. They look outside. So I'm not saying it simply because of Toyin or condemning Toyin, because it's a common thing that we all blame women. And that's what I said later in that video, that we don't have to put all of this thing on Toyin, and Kola doesn't have to keep saying to people like, oh, she's not sleeping at home. He does the same thing as well. Sometimes it's a location in Abeokuta. Sometimes Toyin has to come online and say that, daddy, come home. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not just going to be. Toyin has gone back to Sophie Love. I don't know about that one. No, seriously, I don't know about. Kola talked to a marriage therapist. Stop tell people about your marriage. I believe he did tell his friend something. Yeah, he could tell his friend. What I believe is that because he looks a lot mature, we will blame the friend. It could be, Omoyeme, don't say I'm supporting Kola or anything. I'm just saying, you know, it could be a situation whereby, like, I'm going through something in my friend is going through something in their marriage, and they come to me for advice, like, oh, my husband did this, my husband did that, and it's something that my husband has done. I'm not one of these women that will now hide and be like, mo jeri ọkọ tèmi, ọkọ lọkọ mi kò lè ṣe rẹ̀. No, I will tell you, my husband has done similar thing before, and this is the way I handle it, and I was able to sort it out by handling it this way. So It could be the situation whereby it was the friend that came to look for advice from Kola about his own marriage, and Kola was just using himself and his marriage as a case study, and this guy literally just leaked it to the blog. That's what I think. That could be the situation, or he might be actually venting to the friend, and he will be a really close friend, because I don't see that Kola as someone that is a bit mature compared to the other guy. So Sophie Love, no worry, you go soon hear real gist. Okay, oh, I'm waiting for that, oh, because no, God forbid. Great Vicky is already forbidding it for her. Toyin is a brand, so our management team has to bring out that statement. Yeah, is okay, but left to me if I'm that brand. You can't see Funke Akindele's management bringing out any statements to debunk anything. That's what I'm just saying. You can't see Beyonce bringing out, because sometimes a lot of things they said about Funke Akindele is true. Because I can like Funke Akindele, but you can tell that she has her own for body. If you know how many people that has worked with her, especially that Toyo baby, and that thing always breaks my heart. Like every year, this girl will post Funke Akindele, prayed for her, put her up there, and Funke Akindele will not say thank you. And when this girl wrote her book, there was an interview I watched that this girl literally mentioned that Funke Akindele was okay and good until she got with her husband. That's why I said that there's something wrong with that guy. The guy might be, the way Toyo baby was saying it then, she tried not to put herself into trouble by saying that it's not that I'm saying that JJ Skillz is not a good person, but she changed as soon as she got married to him. So that's why I said there's something with that guy that I can't really put my hands on as well. So Funke first be Agbero. Is that Omoyeme? I know it's Omoyeme or Sophie Love. I know it's one of you. Funke first be Agbero. Seriously, I cannot believe. When it happens, I was just like, I cannot believe my eyes. How can Funke marry this guy, for God's sake? Why? And I'm thinking to myself, it's more or less like she got married to MC Oluomo or Zagaza. That's what it looks like to me. I'm not saying they're not human being, but it's more or less like Bisola Yoyo to Far MD. That's how he is to me. Real Vicky. Omoyeme, you are a case. You are a case. Funke did not date Femi Adebayo in the past. Funke did date. Yeah. I heard about that. And you are not lying about that. In fact, it was situation of Funke Akindele that break up Femi Adebayo's marriage. So I heard. Then, because Femi lived close to my area in Ibadan around the time, I used to see her and her wife. And because of Funke, that's why the marriage broke up. Then, I don't know how it is. Let me just say allegedly. Yeah, let me say allegedly. But apparently, that is what broke the first marriage up. And I don't know, in the past, when he was married to his first wife. Yes, and it's not that alone, man. Let me bust your bubble. I have a friend then, that my friend's sister, that my friend older sister then was dating one of these promoter, one of these, somebody like Adekas. What do you call them? Movie executive. Yeah, someone like that. And she was dating a friend of Olasco then, and she told me, we've been hearing the story, but I thought it was a lie. But she confirmed it to me that time that Funke was dating Olasco then. Olasco was married as well. So everybody get their own for body. So I don't know, but with this cheating in our new marriage, I wouldn't say I know. But I'm just, the scenario I'm just painting, like, even me that I'm not a celebrity, like, I'll just look at it. Anybody can see you. What would people will even say? Like, I don't know, Sha, but see, some people do it. So a lot of women do it. Those men are not all right. Oh, even that Femi Adebayo said, this lover still called him out some times ago. My own is guys that writes too much on social media amuses me. JJ Sequoia wrote a lot for a separation. You can just write few words and try to do direct privately if possible. Exactly. Great Vicky, you know what I think is that maybe what Gisova is saying is true about the politician using them. I don't get it how you want to cash out with something miserable like this, like you ended your marriage. But I'm not surprised. He's on his third wife. Funke is on his second. Funke is the third one for him. And Funke, or he is the second one for Funke. But Funke doesn't come with baggages. She was only married. Oida, please come. Can you come and get me a straw from here? I need to, my throat is really dry. Okay. Leave inside this box. There's a box here. The paper straw. Leave our London Buhari alone. Great Vicky. Great Vicky. Leave London Buhari. Oh. Abidemi. Are you still here or you're gone? Where are you? Abidemi. Yeah, Funke will never come and say anything. Funke doesn't do it. I didn't do it. Thank you. I didn't do it. Thank you. Everything you say on Twitter about me, I didn't do it. Thank you. Yes, of course. Funke is one of my favorite actresses. Of course, she's one of my favorite actresses as well. But me, I'm like this lover. Oh, Donimi, Benny Koshota. I don't have friends and I don't have enemies. If you mess up, my people can tell you. If you are still here, you can tell them. If you are my friend, if you mess up, I'll call you out. I don't care who you are. So I'm like this lover. Like this lover will hype you up today, and the next day, this lover is already carrying your gist. I'm like that as well. That's why I said that about Mercy the other time. Like, I'm like one of these people that will be like, oh, I like this person, but still, if you mess up, I will still call you out. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm not going to write story about this person. I see a lot of that with Linda Ikeji, with Insta blog, with all of these blogs, except Gisoba. Gisoba doesn't care about anyone. That alone, that's what they call integrity. It's not that you'll be hiding someone. Goldmine TV and Co are just seeking more traffic on their page. Their write-ups are laughable. Marriage is deeper than just taking sides and being judgmental. Exactly, great Vicky. God bless you. If you are in a marriage, you are just starting, or you've been in a marriage, I always tell people, if you can survive. Oida. Sorry, come. My computer is about to go off. If you can survive the first 5 years of marriage, then you can survive anything. I always tell people that. How long has Funke been married? 7 years. But I believe the problem was a lot since maybe before 5 years, but they are just patching it up. And all of this, that's why, please, oh, Great Vicky said I should be an actress. My husband did not let me, actress he can. I actually wanted to be an actress at some point. I'm like, you will see more of me, seriously. I won't say I'm very funny, but my dad was really funny. He was funny without even trying to be funny. That's my dad. A lot of people always tell me I'm funny, but not really. I just like to act out the way people say their stuff. So that's why maybe you can call me an actress, but I don't want to be an actress. So all these actresses, I'm telling you, they are like, they break your heart. And you guys, did you see Kunle Afod? Kunle Afod. The way he rushed to that Discover's boy page and be like, please, please, I'm not abusing this lover. He quickly ran to that one page and be like, I'm just saying this lover. It's not that I'm daring this lover, blah, blah, blah. But at least he was able to keep his head down. The Itele was doing tranga. That one thing these people need to realize is that this lover doesn't just come up with all these things. People close to you are exposing you. As soon as Gisoba mentioned about Kunle Afod, you see some people saying that, in Abeokuta, this lady even mentioned the exact area in Abeokuta. Someone said in Ilorin, so area. I'm like, Kunle Afod duty back. So I'm really enjoying this life. Like, I'm enjoying it too. You can see I'm just relaxed. I'm just chatting on. And I always want to read you guys' comments, I'm learning as well, because sometimes a lot of things I don't even know about, you guys will tell me. Like this, how called celeb? Yes, so celeb wife. Igbeke feeling funky. Celeb wife. One fair ni ẹlẹ́ni lọ́kàn balẹ̀. That celeb wife, they just want to put her in a potential, and she doesn't know in one. No, she do more than herself most time. She started posting as soon as this lover mentioned her husband. She started posting. Yeah, all these yes song, and I'm like, this woman, just go and sit down. That is how you will put you yourself into trouble, and people will started digging and digging and digging into your life. All of these things, it accumulates. A lot of time you can say, oh, I don't care. Like, people can say this thing about my marriage, I don't care. People can say that about my marriage, I don't care. But one thing you should realize is that people will dig into you. And before you know it, this thing is accumulating, and is, problem is brewing in your house. Problem started brewing in your house. That is how marriage break up. So that's why I always tell this everybody, take your marriage off social media, for God's sake. Take it off social media. A lot of people come into their page and be like, my role model, my celebrity, my fan, my Pakistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, I stand you forever. You can do no wrong. These people will still go inside your husband's page and still try to woo them. And they are Afghanistan, your husband. I stand you. They are standing you, but they are interested in your husband. Make it make sense. But if you keep your thing inside, there will not be problem. If this thing will happen, don't say, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. Look at Yewande Adekoya now. Did you remember Yewande Adekoya? This easygoing lady that doesn't even do all this rubbish. The husband is going inside DMs of everyone, because Instagram now is like it's like porno. You don't even have to pay. Did you see Blessing CEO, the marriage advisor? The marriage advisor that was saying that any man that is asking for your nude picture, that is not a serious man. She was walking naked with tongue just because she go and do a bum. Yeah? And a lot of people are saying, because you wear makeup too. If you are not brain dead, how is makeup with body surgery? These people doesn't get anything. Seriously. This new generation are lost. I'm telling you, they are really lost. God help them and help their soul. I pity Funke. Anyway, it's better to remain single with her lovely kids. Yeah, if she can, because for me, I don't see Funke trying to really reconcile with the husband, because Funke too, I believe Funke like this fake life. Fake life in the sense that not trying to fake it till you make it kind of fake life. I'm saying, like, she is trying to cover up as if she's still married, but she is not. So I don't get it with that situation. If you are not, just say you are not, so that when people see you with another guy, they won't be saying that Funke is cheating. No, come and see Funke. I saw her at Sheraton Hotel. She came with one man. They were, touching each other. But now the husband has already said it. No matter that political whatever, JJ Skin needs to understand that these people are just a user. They will use you and dump you. Politicians are the most worst individual ever that I've ever come across. And I'm not saying it just in Nigeria, all over the world. Politicians, to be a politician, just be a liar. So for him to fall into that trap at his age, I'm only like lawyer and brain. If true, because it might not be true. People are very gullible. Omo Yemen, you see that video? Let me see if I can find it. You know me, I like to Yabara. Let me see if I can find it. That girl is crazy. I don't even know. The bomb is not even looking right safe. Only looks like sponge bomb. The bomb that I'm even begging to take out if it's possible. I'm not saying don't do bomb, but at least do the one that is not too big for you, so that when you are at your when you become 60 years old, you won't be struggling. Hey, bomb my easy. Bomb. Your legs, your knees. You are joking with your knees. If you are if you think bomb is something that you can be proud of and be posing around, hey, come and ask me. I will tell you that I'm not even more than size 14. I've been complaining. My legs are hurting me. This bum thing is too big. It's too much for me because sometimes people ask me if I've done my bum. The only thing that ruins my body now is my belly. Before, my belly is flat and my bum is very big. One of my daughter has got that. So it's follow come bum. See, look at her. A lesson. Yeah? Can you imagine? Look at the bum self like SpongeBob. Like SpongeBob. Now wow. So as I'm going, I'm going to leave right now. I really voila too much. Voila is too much. I'm telling you, voila too much. Everybody just wants to trend on social media, and that's what is killing our society right now, And these politicians are using all these things as a distraction for young people. That's one thing I believe. I believe it's just a distraction so that you can get distracted. Eh? See, if you see the bum like SpongeBob, I hope he settles down and not be like that eventually when she because I didn't even see the thing. I just hope her leg can carry the bomb when she's 60. She's even better. Maybe she's 30 something. When she turns 40, there's weight that is coming as well. You have weight when you are like 25, 35, and when you reach 40, over 40, then there are some weights that come. And when you now get to like age 60, oh my God, then you will know this is what you will settle into. And this is somebody that said they cannot even exercise. And sometimes because you are young, you are agile, you are walking, you don't get that fat. But as soon as you're not doing anything, hey, everything is just settling down everywhere. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go now. This is my first meal of the day. I've not had anything. This is my precious smoothie. I didn't even have time to pour it in a cup. Thank you so much, guys, for coming to my TED Talk. I really appreciate you. Blessing should ask for refund. Oh my yeah, man. She should ask for refund. At least it's better than Token's one. It's better than Token's one. The last time I saw Token's one, I said, God, oh Lord, have mercy. Token need to ask for refund from the doctor. Blessing one, she's still recovering. Sometimes after a while, it settles down and it looks better. But I'm not so certain. You understand? But it doesn't look all right now. Maybe because she just done it, because it settles down. Sometimes it becomes bigger. Sometimes they lose a bit of fat from it, or sometimes it gets bigger. I don't have issue with anyone having their body done, but you have to expose yourself on social media so that people can see that you've done your body. I don't care about your body. So if you have it done, good. God bless you. Because I notice these days, if you go on Instagram and you see a picture of someone, you see a picture of someone with tongue like that and a bra, or they leave nothing to imagination at the top. Just click on the picture and click on their profile. You will see content creator. So now every content creating is, you have to be naked. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to see you in the next one. If you have a video, if you have a story to share with me, I will be coming on often now, but I still need to fix my, my production kind of. I don't like this one, but it's because Omoyeme and Great Vicky told me that don't switch it off. That's why I didn't switch off the camera. More so, how will I waste all this nice makeup I've done and I won't be able to use it? Anyway, you guys, I really appreciate you coming on. So if you have a story to share with me and you want us to have, a live chat about it, I'll be coming on live right now because I already know how to set my camera now. Yay, thank God. I bought a new camera for the past 4-5 months. And one I bought, I have to return, but this one is working. I set it up. I was able to see in OBS, but unfortunately, I've not connected it to my camera, so I couldn't use it in my software that I'm using to do live streaming. But I can see it's working through my OBS. So anyway, next time I will try and fix it. So if you have a story to share with me, please, you can reach out to me on my Instagram. You can reach out to me on my Instagram, DEBBIEFASHSTYLE, or Facebook, or Snapchat, or Twitter. Everything is DEBBIEFASHSTYLE. just just send me if you see a story and you think we can have a live stream and chat about it. And because sometimes when I'm coming live, it's not because I want to come and force feed you what I have to say. I want to hear what you guys have to say. That's why I like doing live streaming, because we can exchange experience, pick each other's brain, and learn so many new things as well. It's not necessarily that, oh, it's gossip, it's this. Sometimes I do it, just to teach. It's most time my videos, I want to teach with it. So, and this one, the lesson there is that be careful who you tell whatever is going on in your home. And with Funke Akindele, be careful with, with the way you do things. When you are growing up, you start to take it cool. Social media is not going to be a companion forever. All these people following her is because of what they can achieve or what they can get from following her. So I just hope she can, at least look into things, if not just that the husband is, cheating, and the husband have a baggage, to be honest. The baggage is too much. And that boy calling her out alone is really annoying. That pisses me off and it upsets my spirit. Like, what audacity to be calling out your daddy's wife as if she's the one that gave birth to you, that you are calling her out for what? She welcomed you into her home, but still you're still calling her out. All right, you guys, Omoyeme, great Vicky. I didn't see mom's affection today. I bet she's working. Hopefully she's going to watch a playback. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate you. I told Abe, one of my sister today, that maybe Iza and Bidemi alone that will be on the live stream. But I really appreciate you guys coming on. I so much appreciate you. God bless you, my people. Have a fabulous weekend. If any story come up, I'll come up with a live stream as well, so that we can have a chat about it. I always like to hear what you guys, what you guys want to say. It's my pleasure having you right here, you guys. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye.
So subscribe and get that gist with the one and only DEBBIEFASHSTYLE. Yeah, yeah, yeah.